We're at Come As You Are, and currently I have a show called XX, representing girls, women, our chromosomes, genes. And this is number 1 in the series of 16. I was doodling as a kid. I was always drawing, and it was my escape. And once my family moved here from Montreal, I went to Central Tech to the art program, the high school art program. It was just a natural, evolution to do that.
Were your parents really supportive?
Yeah, they were very supportive, but it was difficult at the same time. Mm-hmm. Really domineering father and passive mother. So yeah, but they were very supportive of art and making a career out of it. In 1986, that was my last year of OCAD, and I had my first couple of group shows within that year before graduating. And then I was represented by a gallery in Yorkville for 3 years till they went out of business, and then spent many years just organizing shows myself, and gained representation for my illustration work. And in the last 3 years, I've been represented for my fine art work through Spin Gallery here in Toronto. I had a book published called Cheese 100. It's a collection of my first 100 strips from Exclaim magazine. There's 3 groups of 2 writers also writing about the work and about me at the beginning of the, specifically writing about the Exclaim strips. It's a wonderful collection of the work, and the writing is just amazing. The themes are just my continuing themes of women and girls and what it is to be female, and I guess Famish is referencing how women and girls are often hungry, with bulimia or anorexia, but also hungry for power and happiness and material goods, whatever you can think of. Being famished isn't just it could be a spiritual famish.
Yeah.
And they're also inspired by an art residency that I did in Taiwan in 2001. I was there for 6 weeks, and I met tons of Taiwanese artists, and I saw them working with ink and traditional calligraphy tools, the paper, the ink, the brush, and the red stamps. But they were doing contemporary work, so I'm sort of inspired by what I saw. The series Bed that was in Circus Sexy has a levitating woman above a bed of nails, but sometimes the bed of nails is a feather or literally a bed or a shadow. I guess that was about sort of the outer world's influence on our inner selves, and how women are viewed by culture and society and media, how that impacts on them. So the way the woman is dressed or undressed, levitating over this, bed of nails. The bed of nails is life. All these stamps with the letters on them are letters from my name, Fiona Smyth. And I rearranged them, and some of them I had to add letters, like with emotions, although we have 2 words there, emotions and motions. And the L represents lucky, which is a recurring mantra in my work, but in this piece it's also lesbian. And then the F is Fiona. In my work, when I show body parts, they're always imbued with personality and tons of meaning. They're not just a generic part. And this one, there's an ode to the band Stink Mitt, and also referencing the Catholic exorcism I was talking about earlier, and showing how the The Madonna statues echo female genitalia. And then these are the X chromosomes. And then these, I created this, it was supposed to be like bathroom graffiti, like from the 40s. And this isn't a very idealized ode to me and my boyfriend. He's very hairy. And I'm bringing in the male genes, chromosomes, whatever they're called, with because the women are XX, men are XY, so we've got XXY. And here we are in Toronto, YYZ. I guess this one's the most self-portrait, even though it doesn't look anything like me. I guess all of them are, to an extent.